Something was said earlier that we must pause on. You see that building right over there? A good-looking building on the right, just shy of the brown building? That's the Department of Natural Resources. If you look right around the corner here, there's a lake that falls in the shadows of the state capital of Louisiana. That lake is polluted. Enough said. That lake is polluted. Enough said. That's why you're here today. That's why you're going to go get more people to support this cause. And that's why you're going to come march these halls with us. Are you with me? Yeah. Miss Cheryl Slavant from North Louisiana, from the Ouachita RiverKeepers.
Thank you, General. I feel kind of lonely being the only northerner here, but thank you. I am the Ouachita RiverKeeper for the entire length of the Ouachita River. Are any of you familiar with our beautiful Ouachita River? Oh, thank you. Well, we have problems on the Ouachita River. When I applied to become a waterkeeper with the Waterkeepers Alliance, they were going to give me the Ouachita River just in Louisiana, and I said, no, you can't do that. You got to give it all of it, because most of the pollution's coming from Arkansas. What comes downstream, what's put in upstream comes downstream, so we've got to deal with that. In Hot Springs, we got a radioactive waste dump leaching radioactive groundwater into Lake Catherine, which is part of the Ouachita River. I won't go to all the spots. The next one, the worst one, is in Crossett, Arkansas, owned by Koch Industries, is a Georgia Pacific paper mill, which is killing the people there in the community, and 2.5 miles above the Louisiana line, turning the river black for the rest of its length. That's how much pollution is coming into the Ouachita. I went to LDEQ and asked them for help when they went for their permit. They helped all right. They helped them write their permit. This has got to stop. It's the regulators. They are not regulating. And why are they not regulating? Because the politicians are calling them saying, don't do that. Because big industry is calling them. And it has to stop. Because these resources belong to the people of the state of Louisiana. It's a common thing. We all share the same air, we share the same water, and we've got to protect it because they aren't. And here's an example. You go to them and you say, so-and-so's doing something, and the industry calls and says, well, we're not breaking our permit, and they aren't, because their permits are so broad they can do anything they want to. And it's going to take all of you to change that, because you've got to change the politics. I always say when you got an environmental problem, the first thing you have to do is solve your political problem. Because if you don't solve the political problem, you're never going to get the environmental problem solved. And you are the people who can change that. So you got to stand up. Did you know that one call to a state representative counts as 100? One call to a federal representative counts as 1,000. So don't think when you pick up that telephone that you're doing just a little bit. You're doing a lot. You got to do it, and you got to keep doing it until we win this war. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cheryl.